it's the Warriors to start out. And the starting group for the Spurs. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gasol. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Green. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Green's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Warriors.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Parker outside. 13 feet away. And Pachulia pulls it down. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 5-point game. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better. And while he's not an all-star yet, some of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Curry against Parker. There's a screen. Curry passes to Green. The offensive rebound.
Oh, boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The kick out to Aldridge. Leonard draws the double. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Parker dishes to Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Aldridge has got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A-game rolling tonight.
Right side Curry. That misses off the backboard.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Now here's Green, and the shot is good. Gasol's got his first 2 points of the night.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
Out to Thompson. Uncovered. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Aldridge a screen. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Jumper off the screen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Well, you've got Greg Popovich, and I think he puts this at times grumpy demeanor in a more of a spotlight. He's playing along, as we all know, with the sideline reporters. He knows, Greg, you know this firsthand, when to turn it on, when to turn it off. He can be as compassionate a person, Clark, that you and I have ever been around.
Yeah, he's competitive, but he understands that we're all human, and he treats people the right way all the time.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for Golden State. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Mills is checked in. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Thompson right side. Outside, Green. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Leonard. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor. San Antonio also making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Ginobili in for Green. Here is Livingston. Inside, kicks it out to Iguodala. The shot's good on the assist by West. Iguodala's got his first bucket in this one. Ginobili with the ball. Anderson outside. Leonard with the screen on West. It's Anderson with the drive. And here's Mills for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, when you watch the Spurs play, it's like watching poetry in motion. I mean, every cut, every screen comes at a precise time, and they play beyond the sum of their talents because of that style.
Here is McGee. following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Just 5 on the clock. 9 feet out. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Spurs do have a beautiful play style, and their offensive numbers show it, Greg. You're right there. One of the most fluid teams I can recall, Clark, in the NBA with their ball movement.
A joy to watch. I mean, they ended up top 5 in shooting percentage last year, as well as top 5 in assists.
And the Spurs making a change here. Berton is checked in. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Clark. No good on the three. San Antonio trailing here. It's Ginobili on the wing. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's West. Soft touch off the glass. West has got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
That's good.
And with that matchup, doing what he was able to do there, just muscling inside, he's not going to have a lot of problems.
Clark kicks to Iguodala. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors lead by... And LaMarcus Aldridge, the franchise player on this team, without question. He talked about the responsibility that comes with that. Greg, does that acceptance come with putting a whole lot more pressure on yourself? And if so, what does that do to LaMarcus Aldridge's game?
And, you know, Kevin, that's what's going to be so interesting to find out. Now, some players, you know, they really relish in that situation. They rise to that occasion. And others, I don't want to say they wilt under the pressure, but they're just not comfortable in that environment. And in the NBA, you get to do it on TV and in front of thousands in person.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Pau Gasol is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bertans in at the small forward position.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
And the Spurs with possession here. They trail by 1. Kicks to Aldridge. From 12 feet out, McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Draymond Green comes in for David West. Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Ian Clark. And San Antonio also making a switch. Leonard, he's checked in for Bertans. And Parker, here we go. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Green from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. Here's Gasol. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. It's Parker with the drive. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Parker's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs. Here's Curry with the three. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. For San Antonio, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements, one of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off. Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He told Gasol that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Parker's shot is off. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Outside Leonard, down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose from deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. Thompson comes with the double team. Dedmon passes to Ginobili. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Outside Curry. With some arc, Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Curry. They set the pick from the wing, and that one's good. Mills has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
At the elbow, it's Thompson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
It's Ginobili with the drive. It's rebounded by Curry. That will count. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we're through the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the half. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Iguodala out there at West. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Ian Clark. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Livingston. No good. Good D by Parker.
You know, one of the unsung things about Danny Green is his team defense. I mean, he flies around that end of the court, and his instincts usually put him in the right position to make a play.
Well, getting back to Danny Green, he has an unusually good knack at doubling down on the block. Then if the ball is kicked outside, he's still able to get out to the shooter and run him off the spot. You don't talk about his defense that much, but I'll tell you who does. Greg Popovich.
That's a great point, Kevin. And you also see Green come up with some timely weak side blocks, strips. He'll jump in passing lane. He's a sneaky important part of what they do on the defensive end.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
And it's good. That's 7 points for Tony Parker.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
It's stolen by Green. Parker outside. Leonard with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Iguodala against Leonard. Rebound by Iguodala.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
West outside. No good from outside. Spurs leading by 3. Leonard dishes to Parker. Gasol is screen. Back to Leonard. It's deflected. Stolen by McGee. And he bangs it home with one hand.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for San Antonio.
And listen, San Antonio is an older team, actually the oldest in the league last season. And because of injuries and days off, they didn't get to feel that preferred starting 5 a lot last year.
Iguodala kicks to Curry. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Curry's got 7 points in the game. This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Durant, and stolen by Aldridge. Parker, right side. The wide open look here for Aldridge. No good off the front iron. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. It's Durant with the drive. Outside for Curry. Fires it up. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Green. Spurs working the ball around now. They get the rebound. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got his second basket.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now Doris Burke has an update for us on Draymond Green. Doris, what's the news?
Kevin, the Warriors head athletic trainer gave me an update. Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury.
Doris, thanks for the update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. They get Paul Gasol. The Spurs making a switch here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Shot off the pick. Here's Dedmon. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Dedmon's got his first points of the game. Thompson passes to Durant. Back to Thompson. From deep. That one goes. Count. Thompson's got 7 points. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Ginobili against Iguodala. Ginobili kicks to Anderson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Spurs outside Curry. To tie. The shot is off. And we welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Warriors trail by 3. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Anderson is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Mills in at the point.
Good, just like the suit. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
Rebounded by McGee. The Warriors shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And the pass is smooth. Shot clock at 5. McGee is screened. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Dedmon. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from David West. Spurs shooting straight 49% from the field. Passes it to Mills. San Antonio calls timeout.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down, a close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you've put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
And that one's good. Parker.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
Curry dishes to Iguodala. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. San Antonio leading by 3. Parker passes to Leonard. Here's Aldridge. A second chance effort, and Thompson sends it back, and he's able to get it back.
Aldridge has been a handful. He's got 10 points and a steal.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
And guys, remember, LaMarcus Aldridge last January suffering a torn ligament in his thumb, scheduled to undergo surgery and miss 2 months of the season. But he opted to tough it out and keep playing. And boy, how big was that for the Blazers?
Curry against Parker. Outside Aldridge. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. San Antonio again missing. Warriors trail by 5. Thompson for the triple. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Aldridge postponing that thumb injury surgery, even though they said it might double his eventual recovery time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty admirable that he was out there because he wasn't just playing in pain. He was playing hurt. That shows you his commitment to winning.
Pick by Varejao. Curry kicks to Varejao, and he comes off the screen and steams it through.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Parker dishes to Aldridge. There's the pick. Feeds to Green. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Green, the pass to Leonard. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Some changes for Golden State. Pachulia comes in for Anderson Varejao. And it's Green in for Andre Iguodala. Parker kicks to Green. Dishes it to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard, that's for 2. Tries again. And Gasol lays it in. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front. But they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're losing by 4. 1:52 left in the 4th. Some changes here for the Warriors. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. And it's Iguodala in for Green. Here's Curry. Here's Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter. The dish to Curry. They set the screen. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Tries from 10. Here's Aldridge.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and it'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Curry dishes to Iguodala. Thompson for the triple, and he gets it to go.
Big-time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
San Antonio calls timeout. They lead by 3. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stolen by McGee. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, but they get it back. To tie it up. Money! A tremendous three to tie it up.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
And San Antonio shooting at 46%, making some buckets. The feed to Aldridge. The 9-foot shot. Yes!
And it's absolutely scary, frightening when Aldridge starts lighting it up like this.
Thompson inside the line. And that one comes up a bit short. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Six to shoot. Fades and shoots. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Spread the floor and let's get to the rim. Attack immediately. We're going to extend this game by fouling, so we got plenty of time, fellas. No need to rush.
Guys, your thoughts?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
Here's Curry, a 3 off the inbound. Trifecta!
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. There's 14 seconds left.
Can't get the ball in. We have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
To rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run it.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Green, the pass to Gasol. Ooh, offline. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued.
David,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
He put on such a well-rounded display offensively. He knew exactly what he wanted to do to break down the defense. Even when they made adjustments on him, he adapted. He said, okay, I can handle it. I'll step aside, do something different.
I don't know if there's a fan base. Wow.